Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about paints.
Join me on this journey where creativity reigns, in the realm of Warhammer, where artistry remains. With every stroke, we honor the lore, on this channel and forevermore.
Today we're going to be talking about the 4 brands of paints I use when painting my Warhammer minis. Just to preface this, I am a novice painter, not a professional, so I just do this for fun, and this is my personal opinion on these brands. I have Citadel, Vallejo, the Army Painter, and also Green Stuff World. And those are the paints that I'm going to be talking about today. Starting from my most used, we're going to talk about Citadel. Citadel paints pretty much any time that I want my model to look more like the box. For, say, Ultramarines, Black Templar, also for my Stormcast Eternals, I used Citadel paints. I find that they're sometimes a little bit harder to mix. They dry up faster, and they can be a little on the chunky side, especially the white. That being said, I appreciate the range of paints that they have the most. The second brand of paint we're going to be talking about are Vallejo, probably my favorite paints. They're the most consistent, they don't separate, and their pigment is pretty much top-notch. I use their white and black all the time, even when I am painting things to the box standard. Instead of Abaddon black, I use their regular black, and instead of a bright white or a true white in Citadel, I use their Vallejo's white. And when I'm working on a creative project, I go to them first. I only have a small number of Vallejo, and I use them all, and I haven't had any problems, even with white and yellow and orange. I've also used their shifter paints, and I don't really have any good examples of them. They're fun, but I haven't really found a practical use yet. The third brand that I use would be the Army Painter. And I have a lot of their pigments, and I also have a number of their washes. I use their washes more than I use Citadel washes. I really like them. Their paints, not so much. I have used them in the past, especially when I first started painting. Most of my paints were the Army Painter. They tend to be thinner, and not in a good way. Like, they tend to have less pigment, I find, and they also tend to be harder to mix, and they separate far worse than any of my other paints. You can see how badly they've separated. The last paint brand that I have is Green Stuff World. I have a number of their metallics, and I also have a number of their technical paints. Actually pretty cool. They do separate pretty bad. You start trying to mix them, they mix up really quick. And I also have a number of their technical paints. I find these to be extremely valuable when I'm trying to make grimdark effect without having to do as many steps as some other people might do. So it's a quick and easy grimdark effect to use the rust or to use. I also have 1 pack of their regular paints. I got them in a desert kit, and I haven't really used them very much except for small details, and so far I'm quite happy with them. They also seem to hold up pretty well. They don't separate badly or anything like that. These ones, which are more of like a corrosion oxidation that you would use on copper. This is a model I started quite a long time ago that I used some of this effect paint on the armor. So that's all I have for you guys today. Until next time, don't forget to follow me here on YouTube, and I will link my Instagram in the description box. Bye!